Hello and welcome to the world-famous Pasadena Civic Auditorium. Peter Thomas Fornatale here to talk about this year's Breeders' Cup draw. We have a show on our In the Money media network called JK+1. Well, this is more like PTF +2 because I'm here with Naomi Tukker. Naomi, what did you think of the draw here tonight?
Look, very interesting. As usual, you have a few horses drawn in places where we want to see them drawn, right? And a few horses that you go, that could have been better.
Let's do 3 takeaways. You go first.
All right, let's start with the filly and mare sprint because Goodnight Olive, defending champion, she's drawn the 1 hole. Not really what I wanted to see for her. I mean, I think she has a little bit of pace. She can probably navigate herself a position, but it would have been easier for her if she was in the middle or a little bit outside that, in case whatever happens, she could kind of just fall into the slot without using up any gas. In this case, she's going to have to hustle for it because that's what happens. That you're on the gate, you don't want to get boxed in, you don't want to get in a position where you don't want to be. And unfortunately, her position kind of has that risk sort of to it.
I hear you. It's not the draw that I would have chosen, but I do have a feeling Goodnight Olive is one of these horses, has so much ability, might be able to win this race if she started at Din Tai Fung over in the mall. So we'll see how it plays out. I want to talk about a great draw. I think Tamara, one of the stars of the meeting here, potentially got a great draw in the juvenile fillies. She has some questions to answer in terms of never having gone this far, and I just like the idea of her being there in the middle of the field, not too wide, shouldn't get caught wide around the bend, not necessarily buried down inside, the concern you were talking about for a runner like Goodnight Olive. I love this for Tamara. I expect her to confirm her star power in the juvenile fillies. What else you got?
Look, I've loved seeing her on track. Tamara is one of the big attractions here this week. Of course, daughter of Beholder. Can she look the same way here? Can she do this? This is, I can't wait to see her. You know what? I think the mile's a really interesting race. We have a few of the sort of big name horses drawn in the car park, so to speak. Not sure if that's going to really help their cause. We're looking at, for example, Masters of the Seas being drawn fairly wide here, and Songline as well, drawn wide. I have a bit of a crush on a horse in this race. He's a bit of a veteran. He hasn't had much luck in the Breeders' Cup. He's going for his 4th Breeders' Cup ever. That is Kazakh Creed. Look, he's been all over the world, right? This is a horse that just keeps on going. Bill Mott does a tremendous job with him. I think he can actually do quite well. He's got a bit of a lower draw, gate 3. Yep. I think if Loose Eyes gets him out there and gets him into a good position, he can then come with that really customary close that he shows. So I think he can probably come from anywhere, but I think he's got the right draw in here.
Should be able to save some ground, and what a great story that would be. Love to see a horse competing at 4 Breeders' Cups. How cool is that? I want to move on to the Juvenile Turf, another Friday race. And this one, yes, I like the post for River Tiber, but what I really like is sort of the semi-surprise jockey booking of Ryan Moore, the Coolmore #1, who I would have thought or had at least been rumored to be on Unquestionable. River Tiber, he comes to this race sort of as a little bit of a surprise entrant, suggesting he's doing very well at home. And with Mr. Moore in the saddle, feeling very good about the chances of River Tiber in the Juvenile Turf. Last race I want to talk about is the Filly and Mare Turf, where I love this draw for In Italian. Last year, this very video, I expressed concern over the wide draw, that having to use that extra bit of gas early might tell on her late. That's the way it played out. No such issue this year from the 1. She's going to be on a mission. I'm hoping she can go to the lead and improve her position. Won't be easy against the likes of Warm Heart and Inspiral, but I do think her chances have increased at this post-position draw. For Naomi Tukker, I'm Peter Thomas Fornatale. Keep an eye on your Breeders' Cup social media for a lot more videos from us.